In this video, I want to share with you the top 3 things that are making buyers move to Medicine Hat. And if Medicine Hat is on your radar of places to move, this video is exactly for you. What's up, everyone? My name's Ryan with eXp Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Medicine Hat and area, and I've lived in Medicine Hat my whole life, and I am so blessed and grateful that other people in this country are seeing how much value Medicine Hat has to offer for people. And I want to break down the top 3 things that I'm hearing from people when I help them move to the city about why they chose Medicine Hat. Not only am I going to share it with you, I'm going to prove it to you with statistics to support what I'm talking about here. The number one reason people are moving to Medicine Hat is that it is one of the most affordable cities in the country. I want to show you a quick chart here of the average detached home sale price in Medicine Hat. The prices have been increasing in Medicine Hat, but right now you can buy a really good solid detached home. Again, this is not condos, this is not duplexes, this is a detached family home for around $430,000 to $440,000 is what they are going for on average. Now, if I compare that to say Calgary, which I applied the same metric here on this chart, that same house is selling for $300,000 to $350,000 more. So as cost of living of everything is going up, people are looking at, if I need to move from BC, from Ontario, from Saskatchewan, they are looking at Alberta, Medicine Hat is seen as a heavy discount. I can't tell you how many buyers I've helped move here where they can't believe that a good solid 2-story in a good part of town is only selling for $440,000, $470,000, whatever the case may be, and they see it as a discount. And admittedly, that's what's pushing prices up in Medicine Hat. I still think there is room for appreciation in those average detached home markets because they're so desirable and they're still considered fairly cheap for the majority of the population that live outside of Alberta. They think it's a steal of a deal, which I actually agree with. Medicine Hat is incredibly affordable to live in terms of taxes, utilities, insurance. It's very reasonable. Now, yes, things have been going up so much as everything else in this world has been over the last few years, but Medicine Hat is still seen as a discount market if you want to live in a city. So it's a very good viable option for those that are looking to maybe sell their overinflated asset in British Columbia or Ontario or even Calgary, for example. And they're looking to maybe downsize in terms of expenses but not compromise on lifestyle. And that leads me into the second biggest reason that people are looking at Medicine Hat and moving here. And that's where you are living in a city, but it's still a small town feel. I want to share with you my screen here again. And I did a simple Google map search from Costco, which is on the northwest side of the city, to Walmart, which is southeast. This is as far as you can go from end to end of the city, and it's only a 14-minute drive. You're going to hit a few sets of lights, and that's it. So when buyers come to town, they always ask me, hey Ryan, what are the good areas, bad areas? Where is the least commute to downtown? I want to work on the south end of town. Where do we need to live? And my answer to that is you can live anywhere. We just got to find you a good house that you like, where the community is friendly, the neighborhood's good, and you're good to go. No more driving 45 minutes to and from work in traffic. In Medicine Hat, it's very reasonable to get anywhere in the city within 10, maybe 12 minutes. When I dive a little bit deeper into that small town city feel, very rarely do you ever have to make a reservation if you want to go out for dinner. There's no massive lines when you go to Costco on a Friday. You're not waiting in line to check out for an hour. If you need to get your gas on a busy Saturday morning, you might wait maybe 1 or 2 vehicles, not 10 or 20 vehicles. So that has been the feedback, not from me. I've lived here my whole life, but from buyers that I've helped relocate to Medicine Hat, when I follow up with them after 6 months and ask them how they've enjoyed Medicine Hat, these are the things that they're bringing up to me. The more people that I help move here, it is the same things over and over and over. It's super affordable. It still has a small town feel. And then the third thing and the final thing that are bringing people to Medicine Hat is that it is the sunniest city in Canada. And I kind of half jokingly tell people, hey, if you gotta live in Alberta, you should live in Medicine Hat because the weather is substantially better. Me, I'm an avid golfer. We get an extra month of the golf season at the beginning and at the end of summertime. Courses are opening up here in April, staying open as late into like mid-October. Whereas if you drive 2.5 hours northwest to Calgary, you can slice off 3 or 4 weeks on either end of that season. It is incredible how much sun we get here and how much warmer it is on average. A lot of folks, when they come look at houses in Medicine Hat, they always ask like, hey Ryan, does this one have an air conditioner? What about this one? I'm like, yes. Pretty much every house in Medicine Hat has an air conditioner because it is substantially warmer. Like on average, it's about 10 degrees warmer day in, day out than it is in Medicine Hat as opposed to Calgary or even Edmonton. So if you have to pick a spot to live in Alberta and you're looking for good weather, Medicine Hat is your best option. Yeah, sure, we get a cold winter, but it is not near as bad and we don't get near the amount of snowfall as other cities in Alberta. So those are your top 3 things. Super affordable, you have a great small town feel, and in terms of weather, if you have to live in Alberta, it is the best that you're going to get. So I hope if you are looking at relocating to Medicine Hat, all my information is going to be in the description below. I even set up a customized search if you want to just get a list of family homes to feel out what you can buy for your dollar in Medicine Hat. It'll take you automatically to my website. If you have any questions at all, if you have questions about the city, how to relocate properly, or anything else real estate related, please reach out. My direct cell is in the description below. Take good care.